From your experience, have you seen a bit of a hike in redundancy processes of recent years?
AI seems to be permeating through various levels of organizations, causing certain restructures in departments, specifically where data analysis are very prevalent, and that can be subsumed or taken over by AI. And also as a result of offshoring jobs to other countries, we are seeing a lot of restructurings taking place in that respect, resulting in unfortunate terminations in the Australian market.
And the concept of redeployment is really important when we're talking about redundancies. Can you just walk us through what the requirements are in respect of redeployment?
Right, so there are a couple of considerations here, and I think it may be good for us just to take a step back into what an employer's obligations are when considering a redundancy. So for the purposes of this discussion, it would be good to know that some employers are covered by modern awards or enterprise agreements that impose on them specific obligations to consult with employees. And that would be a consultation that can either be required in terms of the award or the enterprise agreement when a redundancy is proposed, or if a final decision has been taken, and it will depend on where the obligation to consult arises from. Over and above the obligation to consult pursuant to a redundancy, there is also an obligation in terms of the Fair Work Act on employers to consider redeployment within the company's organization or within associated entities where the company is perhaps a large multinational or has multiple entities associated with it. And that really requires the employer to really look and do some introspection to see how they can try and minimize the amount of redundancies by redeploying persons or employees with appropriate skills and qualifications to take up other roles within the organization so as to mitigate or even avoid the impact of the redundancy. It is a legal obligation, and there are certain requirements that an employer has to share information in order to enable people to consult meaningfully, to look at redeployment, and also to consider whatever vacancies or roles may be available, even if it means a slight restructure of the way in which the organization works.